Tangled up in the tall grass, my lips on hers. On the highway to heaven, headed south of a smile. Get there when we get there, every inch is a mile. Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back.
Thank you there, Billy, for settling that herd as we move into our third herd of the 5,000 Novice this afternoon on our Sunday afternoon show. Our third day of competition here at the Cotton Country Cutting Club Spring Show here at Gundawindi for 2020. In our third herd, we'll get to see Steve Smith, Lincoln Barat, Jackson Gray, Daniel Ticknell, Casey Tones, Darren Palmer, Steve Smith, Casey Tones, Matty Barber, Jamie Seckham, Lincoln Barat, and Steve Smith will entertain us. After two herds so far, 74 leads the pack with Mark Buttsworth on Peppy Filaire. Then we'll go back to a 73 with Peter Ryan on Blues Little Cat. Then we got 72.5 with Robert Mackay on Yulgabar on a Black Cat. Then we got 72 with Matty Barber on Raise Your Hand. And then 71 with Amelia Seven on Rockin' the Boombox. And that is our top five so far. We've got 6 payouts. We've got a few of them on 70. But I believe that's going to change things a little bit up in our third herd. So there are our top 5 scores. Thank you very much to Craig Sims for being our official judge this weekend. Our official video photographer and live stream provider, Ray Cooper Multimedia. Thank you very much, Ray. Our show secretary, Nadine McKenna. Thank you very much, Nadine, she's at home right now doing all the show secretary work down in New South Wales. We get set for the SDM Quarter Horses $5,000 Novice, our third herd of this event this afternoon. Also like to say thanks to Kevy and the other gentleman for helping me move those speakers just underneath the shed. Best to be prepared if it does come over this storm, so thank you there, guys, for helping fix that situation as we get set for our third herd of competition this afternoon. Thanks to all the behind-scene workers. Thank you very much to the Cotton Country Cutting Club for putting on this event this weekend. They did it in a month. They decided back when the Wild Horse was on they were going to hold an event, and it happened. But let's move to entry number 26, Steve Smith on Airtime, owned by Mrs. Maxine Ambrose. Thank you very much there, Steve. Entry number 26, Steve Smith on Airtime, owned by Mrs. Maxine Ambrose. $71 there for Steve Smith, 71 on Airtime. We're going to move to Lincoln Brat's going to be next to go. On Blue Blooded Boon, owned by the Brat family, placed up on this particular mount a few days ago in one of our other events. It'll be good to see him place up in this event this afternoon. Brought to us by SDM Quarter Horses, $5,000 novice. Thank you very much to Terram Nellum Pastoral, Northwest Rural Supplies, also Manildra Group and Dean Jones Trailers, Norman Livestock and Properties. We get set for Lincoln Brat. Blue Blooded Boon, owned by the Brat family. Jackson Gray to be on standby. And also Daniel Ticknell. Jason 74 and above for the lead there, Lincoln. Let's go for the blue ribbon this afternoon in our $5,000 novice event. A little bit of pick-me-up there for Lincoln Brat this afternoon. Unfortunately, it will be a 0 on Blue Blooded Boon, owned by the Brat family out of Perga. Next up, be Jackson Gray, and we got Daniel Ticknell and Casey Tones and Darren Palmer, then Steve Smith. Plenty of horses to be shown. This is our third herd of the 5,000 novice, and also the second last herd of the day. They're cutting fans and contestants. Our third day here at the Spring Show here at Gundawindi Showgrounds. As we get set for Jackson Gray. Kinda Smart is what he'll be on this afternoon, owned by Mrs. Lauren Gray. So I'd like to thank Robert and Laurie Mackay, Mavericks Western Wear. Also Cinch Australia and also Letterbuck Pro Services. Terram Nellum Pastoral. NCHA for the ribbons this weekend. Kelly Condon from Bobberg Designs, Manildra Feeds, Mackay family on Dandaraga, North Sand Surface and All Arena and Noosa Show Tractor, and also SDM Quarter Horses Stud for the Arena Surface Groomer and donated cattle hay. Also Sarah Harvey for the Garlands for the 3-year-old Open and also the 3-year-old non-pro event. Thank you. So our backyard workers, thanks very much there, gentlemen, for working overtime all weekend. Dean and Ben Hall and Taz Skinner and Nathan Cruden here, thank you. Also our cattle suppliers, thank you very much. Without cattle and livestock, we would not be able to have a cutting event for 3 days, so we thank you. So we get set for Jackson Gray. 74 points, still leading it, ladies and gentlemen, with Mark Buttsworth on Pepe Filaire. That is our high marking so far in this event this afternoon. It's Jackson Gray almost to show kind of smart this afternoon. Thanking to Janie Maloney for running the practice pen, thank you, and also our timekeepers, Al Hunter and also Jade Mackay. Thank you very much for helping out this weekend. Our spring show here at Gundawindi. We're going to move to the man from Perga, formerly from Moonby, New South Wales. Ready to show, kinda smarter. Owned by Mrs. Lauren Gray. Also like to thank Rachel Procedure as our COVID officer this weekend. Thank you. And also our NCHA director, Jackson Gray, that is about to show. Behind scene work to make this event possible. We wish him all the best this afternoon. Jackson Gray on Kinda Smart. Thank you very much there, Jackson. Entry number 2A, Jackson Gray on Kinda Smart, owned by Mrs. Lauren Gray. $62 there for Jackson Gray, 62 on Kinda Smart. As we're going to move to Daniel Ticknell's going to be next to go. And then we've got Casey Tones, Darren Palmer, Steve Smith, Casey Tones, Matty Barber, Jamie Seckham, Lincoln Brat and Steve Smith. All right, Daniel, it's up to you. Let's chase that 74 down set by Mark Buttsworth on Pepe Filaire. That is our high marking so far in the event. Also, if you're cleaning your stalls, make sure you put all your manure and shavings out the front of each stable, and a bobcat will come through and pick all those rubbish up. And also, make sure you, a little bit of maintenance, make sure you clean all your areas and put all your rubbish in the bins. We get ready for Daniel Ticknell from Aroma. Entry number 29, Pepta Boom Small Spin, owned by the Virat family. Next to show this afternoon. Let's go 74 and above. We wish you the best. Daniel Ticknell on Pepta Boom Small Spin. Thank you very much there, Daniel. Entry number 29, Daniel Ticknell on Pepta Boom Small Spin, owned by the Virat family. $72 there for Daniel, 72, enough to put him in the top 6 so far, so a round of applause once more there for Daniel Ticknell on Pepta Boom Small Spin. Next up will be Casey Tones. We got Darren Palmer, then Steve Smith, then Casey Tones once again, then Matty Barber, Jamie Seckham, Lincoln Pratt, then Steve Smith. Casey Tones, next to entertain us this afternoon. All chasing 74 and above to go the lead. We've also got the Manildra feeds, bags of pellets for first and second. We've got the ribbons for from the NCHA to first to fourth, and the payouts of 6 places for this event, the $5,000 Novice, brought to us by SDM Quarter Horses, with also 500 added extra money. So let's watch Casey Tones on Jazz Hat, owned by Casey Tones, from the Woodside Cutting Horses. Thank you very much there, Casey. Entry number 30 on Jazz Hat, owned by Casey Tones. $6 there for Casey Tone, 6-0. Next up, we're going to move to Darren Palmer. Makes his home at Boona. Metallic Jaguar is the one here. Won some money there the other day. Been having not a bad little weekend here at the Gundawindi Showgrounds cutting a ring. Making his home at Boona. Darren Palmer and Metallic Jaguar, owned by Darren Palmer. Next to show this afternoon in our $5,000 novice, brought to us by SDM Quarter Horses. Chasing 74 and above for the lead in our SDM Quarter Horses sponsored event. We thank you very much, SDM Quarter Horses. www.sdmquarterhorses.com.au. So let's watch Darren Palmer on Metallic Jaguar. Thank you very much there, Darren Palmer, on Metallic Jaguar. 65 there for Darren, 6-5. Do you want me to unplug that power again there, Al, just to see what's going on? Looks like it might be a loose cord actually there, Casey. Up in that screen actually, maybe. You shouldn't got patted on the head as much when you were a kid there, Casey. So it is, that's a loose cord there, Al. That's what's going on with that thing. All right, as we get set for Steve Smith's going to be next to go. MC Blue Rock, owned by Philip Smith. Then we got Casey Tones and Matty Barber, Jamie Seckham. 6 more to go in this third herd of the 5,000 novice this afternoon. So we get set for the man from right here in downtown Gundawindi, Steve Smith. His son owns this one. I know Phil's probably watching the live feed down in Victoria. He's a little bit out with injury at the moment. He had shoulder surgery and that's so there's not too much riding going on down there in Victoria. So he'll be watching this one from the live feed. Steve Smith on MC Blue Rock this afternoon. Still chasing that 74 and above to go the lead on this Sunday afternoon here at the Gundawindi Showgrounds. So let's watch Steve Smith on MC Blue Rock. Thank you very much there, Steve. Steve Smith, entry number 32 on MC Blue Rock. $73.5 there for Steve Smith, enough to put him in second place. How about a round of applause there for Steve Smith this afternoon in the drizzling rain this afternoon. We're going to move to Casey Tones, is going to be next to go. We've got 5 more to go in our third herd of the $5,000 novice. Casey Tones is next to entertain us, and Matty Barber's set to go again. Thanking to all our great sponsors this weekend. Terram Nellum Pastoral, SDM Quarter Horses, Northwest Rural Supplies, Manildra Group, Dean Jones Trailers, Northern Livestock and Properties. Looked like you got a nice cover over there, Laurie Mackay, sitting over there. You don't want to sit out in the rain, do you? No, thank you. Casey Tones is next to go in our 5,000 novice this afternoon. Thank you to our backyard workers, Dean and Ben Hall, Taz Skinner, Nathan Cruden here. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for all your hard work you've done this past 3 days of making this event possible with the working of the cattle in the backyard to make sure we've got livestock each and every herd we've had this weekend. As we get set for Casey Tones from Kilcoy. Spoonful of Class, owned by Miss Catherine Jacobson, owns this one. Got the 74 leading the pack with Peppy Flair and Mark Buttsworth. We've got 73.5 with Steve Smith on MC Blue Rock. Then we've got 73 Peter Ryan and Blues Little Cat. 72 with Matty Barber on Raise Your Hand, and also 72 with Daniel Ticknell on Pepto Boom Small Spin. They're our top 5 so far. We get set for Casey Tones this afternoon. Spoonful of Class. Well, it's time to add a bit of class on this Sunday afternoon and go straight to the leaderboard there, Casey Tones. Chasing 74 and above. We wish him all the best. Casey Tones on Spoonful of Class.
Your hands to yourself. Baby, why you wanna treat me this way? You know I'm still your lover boy. I still feel the same way. That's when she told me the story about free milk and a cow, and said no hooky, no kissy until I get a wedding vow. My honey, my baby, don't put my love upon no shelf. She said don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself.
Thank you very much there, Casey. Casey Tones on Spoonful of Class, owned by Miss Catherine Jacobson. 69 there for Casey Tones, 6-9 on Spoonful of Class. 4 more to go in this herd. They're backyard workers. 4 more to go. We've got Matty Barber, Jamie Seckham, Lincoln Brat, and Steve Smith in this third herd. Still got 1 more herd to follow, and that'll be our last herd of the day this afternoon. 74 still our high marking. Thank you very much to the Cotton Country Cutting Club for putting on this event this weekend for our spring show this weekend. Hope you've all enjoyed watching some great horses get shown all weekend for the past 3 days of entertainment. And great to see all the competitors with smiles on their faces, enjoying themselves, catching up with people. I think that is a very rare thing at the moment, is We actually have been away from each other, and I find that most of the events I've been going to lately, people have just been really enjoying being able to do what they've done before when we've had it taken away from us that easy. So, Maddie Barber is next to go. Smart Little Sugar, owned by Maddie Barber. Well, he's already had a big win this weekend already on the 3-year-old Open event. Time to get a piece of the pie. Smart Little Sugar is the name of this one. One of the major up-and-comers that have really started to improve his skills in the cutting ring. Chasing Mark Buttsworth, 74. You're looking a bit cold over there, Mark Buttsworth. Sitting over there on the fence. You nearly look like a bird on a, what is it, a bird on a fence or something like that. Maddie Barber, Smart Little Sugar. Trying to chase that 74, our high marking so far on this event this afternoon on our Sunday afternoon session. Our third day of competition here at the Gundawindi Showgrounds for 2020. Make sure if you want to keep up the NCHA Australia, check out their website for the events and results and the standings. See what's happening. I know that the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity all go ahead for November. Also the NCHA Futurity will be at the third week of July to early August. Around that time frame down in Tamworth. I hear the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity next year will be in October, so it'll be a little bit different dates, and Victoria Futurity aiming to be back in September. Well, let's watch Maddie Barber, Smart Little Sugar, owned by Maddie Barber. Thank you very much there, Maddie from Cumbia. Smart Little Sugar, owned by Maddie Barber. 73 there for Maddie Barber. 73 enough to put him in third so far. So a round of applause there for Maddie. He's had a good weekend so far showing. Nice job there, Matty. We've got 3 more to go there, backyard workers. 3 more to go in this herd. We've got Jamie second, then Lincoln Brath, then Steve Smith to wind down our 3rd herd. Jamie second, entry number 35. Makes his home at Albany. I was lucky enough to do an interview with this great Western sports athlete. Say about July, when I did an interview on my little talk show I have each and every 2 weeks. And he came from a little town just north of Longreach. He's an old bush kid that's gone from some very different backgrounds when it comes to where he ended up being a cutting contestant. Was in the hack, and then he was represented polo cross at Queensland level, and then ended up going to train with cutting trainers and end up becoming one of the best pro cutting trainers in the business here in Australia. Quite a very unique story. We're watching him this afternoon. Jamie second, Mighty Metallic, owned by the Cutting Edge Quarter Horses. Let's go for 75 there, Jamie, this afternoon. Time to get a piece of the pie. The very talented Jamie second. Got his training facility now there at Albany. Him and his wife did a purchase of that facility, and it's a great facility to attend to. Let's watch Jamie second, Mighty Metallic. Unfortunately, that'll be a 0 there for Jamie this afternoon, so a little bit of pick-me-up there for Jamie second on Mighty Metallic. 2 more to go there, backyard workers. 2 more to go in our 3rd herd of the $5,000 Novice, brought to us by SDM Quarter Horses. Lincoln Brath's going to be next to go. Despacito. Then Steve Smith. Then we've got 1 more herd to go in our final day here at the Cotton Country Cutting Club Spring Show. Thanks very much to all the hard-working committee members for making this event possible. They had a month to do it, and I believe they pulled it off, so make sure you say thank you for putting this event on. Also thanking to Ray Cooper Multimedia for being our video and live stream provider. Thank you very much there, Ray. Al Hunter, our timekeeper. At least, Al, you can look at now, it wasn't your fault, that screen. It was a little cord on that screen is playing up. So it's not your fault. Just needs fixing. A little bit of duct tape or something, maybe. Also thanking the Arena Surface. Thank you very much to Isaac Westerhouse for doing the preparation after each and every day, and also Robert Mackay. They've watered the arena and made sure it's right and worked it over to make sure all the ground surface is perfect for each and every competitor to compete. as we get ready for Lincoln Barat. Makes his home at Perga. Despacito, owned by Paul Johnston. The Cowboy Crown sponsored contestant. Still trying to chase Mark Buttsworth for that 74 for the lead. That's our high marking so far in the event. Paying out 6 places there, ladies and gentlemen. Trying conditions this afternoon. Well, let's watch Lincoln Barat, the very talented Lincoln Barat, on Despacito, owned by Mr. Paul Johnston this afternoon at Goondiwindi. Oh, might have to get somebody to touch that cord again there. Oh, we got hats flying everywhere. Might have to wiggle that cord again there, Casey. Casey? Oh, yeah, the cord actually came out there, guys. I'm starting to think you guys are cruel. Casey struggled before trying to reach getting him to do it again. There we go. Thanks, Casey. No, this wind's really picking up. All right, we wish you the best there, Lincoln, this afternoon. Have to watch that timer there, guys, there too. All right, Lincoln Barat, Despacito. Thank you very much there, Lincoln. Entry number 36 on Despacito, owned by Paul Johnston. $67 there for Lincoln. 67. As we'll move to one more contestant in this third herd will be Steve Smith. He'll wind down this herd on Aaron's Sissy CD, owned by Thomas Smith. Thomas, unfortunately, is away working right now, so Steve's had to show this one for Tom. We wish Steve all the best this afternoon. The Gundawindi contestant, Aaron Sissy CD.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up in the heartland. Jackie gonna be a football star, Diane's debutante backseat of Jackie's car. Sucking on chili dog outside taste freeze. Diane sitting on Jackie's lap, got his hands between her knees. Jackie say, hey Diane, let's run off behind the shady trees. Dribble off those Bobby Brooks, let me do what I please. Say, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Say, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. To walk on. Jackie sits back, flexes thoughts for the moment, scratches his head and does his best James Dean. Well then there Diane gotta run off to the city. Diane says, baby, you ain't missing nothing. But Jackie say, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, they say life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone.
Thank you very much there, Steve. Steve Smith on Aaron Sissy CD, owned by Thomas Smith. 65 there, ladies and gentlemen. 65 there for Steve. Well, after that herd, it is still the 74 leading the pack. Peppy Flair and Mark Buttsworth. And we're coming to our final herd very shortly. We'll change up the herd, settle the herd, and we got our last herd on the day and the last herd of the show this weekend, which will feature Jamie Seckham, Isaac Westerhouse, Steve Smith, Casey Tones, Matty Barber, Isaac Westerhouse, Lincoln Barat, Casey Tones, Peter Ryan, Melia Servant, and Matty Barber. We'll be back very soon, so go and refresh yourself